Guys, in this video, I'm going over a crazy battle glitch which happened in Prodigy while I was battling Prodigy Pro, another Prodigy YouTuber. So right, without further ado, let's jump straight into our video. Alright guys, so basically I got footage from Prodigy Pro and my footage, so I'm gonna be like showing you guys what happens, right? So you guys can see I'm over here, Island of the Forest, and over here we have Blake, which is Prodigy Pro, right? We skip forward a bit and I end up in a battle against him, right guys? So now what I want to do is I just want to stop over here and show you guys what happens, right? This is my screen right now, but you guys see, bam, it seems like his Embershed comes up first and his wizard is behind, right guys? Now notice this is what my screen looks like. Let's head over to his video, right? Alright guys, so over here on his team, as you guys can see, the first thing is that the Embershed comes up second and his wizard is over here, right guys? Do you see this? His wizard is coming forward over here and his Embershed is second, but in my video recording for some reason it happens to be that his Embershed is in friends, which is weird, but okay. Right, so his Embershed comes in front and I'm like, okay, maybe he forgot his pet, but you guys can tell the Shiver Tusk is missing on my screen while the Shiver Tusk is there on his screen, right? So let's just skip forward to when we cast the spell. Alright guys, so somewhere around here the spell casting starts, and there you guys can see I cast my spell on top of their Embershed doing 3082 damage, right guys? Now they cast their spell back on us, and it seems like Prodigy had some sort of visual glitch over here where basically it says I cast my spell. And then basically what happened over here is Prodigy decided to be like, you know what, Embershed used Falling Star Smash. So right now, obviously I didn't notice what the Embershed was doing and how it was using Falling Star Smash, but apparently it did 4,500 damage, which is absolutely crazy. Right, but if you head over back to this guy's video recording, what you guys will notice is that now what you guys notice is on his video recording, it seems like he cast his spell from his wizard, right? Apparently his wizard is up forward while his Embershed is back behind, and it's the exact opposite way around, right? He cast his spell over here, which does 3,839 damage, but on my screen for some reason it did 4,500 plus damage, which is crazy if you guys ask me, because for some reason on my part of the video it did 4,500 damage, while for him it only did 3,800, so let me just switch over once again to my video. Alright guys, so, well, it seems like he only has 2 pets, so let's cast a spell, right guys? Now, we cast the spell of Falling Star Smash, and you guys will see I'll just answer the question and continue moving on forward. And now, all I gotta do is I just gotta wait for him to answer his question. Alright guys, so somewhere over here, you guys see I can cast my spell, which does 4,160 damage, which is pretty cool if you guys ask me. And then he casts his spell, which is Starless Smash, which is Falling Star Smash, and it does nearly 5,000 damage for some reason, despite the matter of fact that this spell should not be able to do that, right? There is some huge glitch going on right over here, right? Now let's head over to his part of the video and see how that looks. Alright guys, so now over here you guys can see basically I cast my spell, which does 4,000 damage for some reason, despite it doing less for me, and apparently my wizard has more health than he does in this case. Right, so basically I don't know what's going on with Prodigy, but apparently it's decided to glitch itself out, so basically for me the screen looked completely different than what it looked to him, right guys? So basically this is what happens, and then let's switch back, right? Because it starts getting crazy once his wizard dies. Alright guys, so basically now I cast off my question because we've already lowered the Embershed's health to 800, right? So now basically I've casted my spell and I'm waiting for his quote-unquote Embershed to respond. But it seems like he isn't using his Embershed, and I'm casting the spell SuperNova because I know his Embershed should die over here, right guys? That's the only reason I casted the SuperNova, is to kill his Embershed and everything else. And for some reason his Embershed gets to cast a spell which does 5,000 damage for some reason. My wizard doesn't even do 5,000 damage in game battles, and this guy's arena pet manages to do that much. Now to me it looks like his Embershed has died, so I decided to choose my next pet because I have no idea what's going on, right guys? And now it seems like his pet hasn't appeared up forward and my Vinequeen is just casting a spell on thin air. Well, let's look at his view of it, right? Alright guys, so over here basically it looks like I've casted my spell on top of this guy, and to me it looks like his Embershed has died while he's casted his spell. But according to me, my wizard is already dead, right? Do you guys see how crazy this glitch is going on right now? Right, so glitch is going on, and basically what he's gonna do is, I don't know what he does next, but you guys can see over here, Prodigy completely starts breaking down, right? This is absolutely crazy. I did not switch my Vinequeen. My wizard was still alive. It showed that my wizard died, and he had no one up front, right? That's pretty crazy. Let's just switch over back to mine. Now basically I have to wait here for a little bit while he answers his question, right? Now once Prodigy Pro answers this question, you guys will see something weird happens. I managed to do damage to thin air for some reason, right? You guys will see soon. Right there, you guys can see I use the spell Force Hurricane and it does 0 damage to something.
You guys will see soon. Right there, you guys can see I use the spell Force Hurricane and it does 0 damage to something.
For some reason. And then something uses SuperNova and it damages us for some reason. How are we getting damage? I don't even have a monster up front. Like, what? What's going on, Prodigy? I killed his Embershed, right? That is basically what happens on his side, and then he basically casts. That's basically what's happening on my side. I have to wait for him to put his wizard up, friends, right? So let me just do that, and basically now his wizard has come up, friends. Right, so let me show you guys his part of the recording, because this is now starting to confuse me. Alrighty, so here you guys can see I basically cast my spell Force Hurricane on top of his wizard, and it seems to do 3,000 damage, while in real life it seems like to me that nothing is over there. So basically I did 0 damage, quote unquote, while he has 2 pets alive. And basically somehow my wizard ends up dying despite the matter of fact that it was already dead. So right now basically what happens is he switches to his level 100 Embershed, I think, over here, and proceeds to cast a spell. I don't know what's going on, the entire thing is glitching right now. Right, so basically his Embershed comes up and then he decides to cast a spell. Alright guys, so Embershed comes up is when his wizard moves forward, so now I cast my spell on top of his wizard. And you guys can see basically I have to wait a fair bit until I get to cast my spell. Now here you go, Force Hurricane is going full forward, doing 4,156 damage while he casts the spell Volcano, which does 5,919, right? This is starting to get a little bit weird, right? You guys can tell I'm starting to wonder what's going on over here, right? So now basically what I wait is I wait for the battle team to come up and I try casting my spell once again. Let's switch over to his view. Alright guys, so basically over here you cast his spell, and you guys can see my Vinequeen cast its spell doing 4,100 damage for my side, but apparently does 3,000 damage to him, and his one does 69,000 damage. Which is kind of crazy because the battle damage ratio is completely different what's going on in real, right? So basically he casts a spell and I basically cast mine once again and we see what happens. Alright guys, so over here you guys can see I basically cast my spell, and now basically what happens is his Embershed casts his spell, so my wizard is almost dead, so we basically have to wait a little bit over here and just wait a bit. And now over here you guys can see I basically cast my spell Force Hurricane, which does 4,000 damage, while he somehow manages to cast a fire spell on my entire team. Now I have no idea what's going on over here because my screen is completely glitched, nothing is going in order right now. So basically what I do is I head up front with my fishbowl and basically just cast my question, right? Let's see what happens on his screen. Right, so now to me his wizard is almost dead, so I will easily be able to like just kill him like one shot. So right, let's just answer a question and see what happens. You guys can see I'm moving on forward in the video and it doesn't seem like I get the question panel popped up, because the question panel doesn't pop up in the game at all. It's broken, right? By now the game is absolutely broken because that should have killed his wizard right over here, and basically my part of the game just gets stuck over here, right? Nothing is working on. So from over here basically what I have to do is I have to go to his part of the video, right? Let's continue on. Right, so basically from this, you guys can see I cast my spell which kills off his Embershed while he casts his spell which does damage to both of my pets, right? You guys can see it does about the same amount of damage, but now he moves his Shiver Tusk up forward, but for me, his wizard is still alive, and he does not have a Shiver Tusk, right? So basically, this is why the battle went in such a way, because I had no idea what was actually going on, because Prodigy has glitched so bad in this that it wasn't even working properly, right guys? So he casts his spell over here, and basically all he does is he just ends up waiting the entire time, and in the end he eventually does find out that I texted him on Discord like, yo dude, your wizard is still alive, are you gonna answer the question? So basically this turns out to happen, and this was a crazy glitch which occurred, right? I had no idea what was going on, otherwise this battle would have already been like bonkers, but yeah. That is basically what happened in this glitch, and go check out Prodigy Pro's YouTube channel, links will be in the description down below. And yeah, this was basically a glitch which I found out thanks to battling with him, so yeah, that was pretty cool. For today's video, I hope you guys enjoyed this tiny glitch video, and found out what actually happened in the game during that battle. And yeah, I will be catching you all next time. One Dr. Genius out the house. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and check out Prodigy Pro's channel. See ya next time.